The referral process in my district, San Diego Unified, normally starts with an SST, or a student study team. The SST meets with the parents. We have tier 1 and tier 2 interventions that we try, and if there's no improvement, then we move on to the formal IEP process. Formal referral paperwork is filled out to document the referral, and an assessment plan is sent home within 15 days to the parents or guardian for signature. Once the assessment plan is returned, the school has 60 days to conduct the assessments, including any related services requests if the student's suspected area of disability includes speech and language or occupational therapy. Once the assessments are completed, an IEP, or Individualized Education Plan meeting, is held with the parents. Currently, all meetings in 2020 and 2021 are virtual in San Diego Unified and held over Zoom video conferencing. When the IEP meeting is completed, a final copy of the IEP with the accommodations listed and the goals spelled out specifically in the document is then emailed home to the parents, or a hard copy is sent home for signature. The education specialist then begins working with the IEP student in resource, either pull-out classes for support and help in math or English or reading or writing, or the ed specialist pushes into the general education class to support the student. The goals of the IEP are revisited each year with the parents at an annual meeting, and every 3 years at a triennial review, during which time the student may be reassessed and the goals may be modified or changed depending on the results of the assessments. New goals may also be. Here is a link to the timeline used by San Diego Unified. And here is a copy of the student study team requirements, the interventions that have happened, and current DRA reading levels, math work samples, writing samples, if those are areas of concern, and any other useful information that would help in looking at the overall picture of where the student might need support. And here are references. This is the special education timeline. And here's a little bit more about that timeline in California. So the proposed assessment plan, you get 15 days from the date of the referral. The IEP team meeting to review has 60 calendar days to determine the student's eligibility. Then we inform parents of the procedural safeguards. We do reassessments every 3 years in the triennial review. And there can be additional IEP team review meetings. We can have a team meeting to review reassessments, including triennial reassessments 60 calendar days after the receipt of parent consent to the assessment plan. And I don't do transition meetings. I work with younger children, but older students can have a transition meeting. They need to have one in their IEP when the student turns 16, and the student is informed of transfer of rights at age 18. That is in the IEP meeting when the student turns 17. So this is all from the special education timeline in California and the San Diego Unified School District Student Study Team referral packet that we use. Thank you very much. I hope you found that guide helpful.